In the hotel lounge, Harry and Les Blondes are finishing a show. Irena joins the Hamiltons at their table. Harry says, "For our final number tonight, let me tell you about my greatest worry, besides the world coming to an end. Fred Astaire is going Latin. Vaudeville's dying out in old Manhattan. And all the kids are doing Susie Q. What do? No one wants to dance and sing it. No one's left to buck and wing it. I am talking about the old soft shoe. I'm afraid that I'm the last of the song and dance men. The last of a vanishing kind. And when we go, then who will know the shuffle off to Buffalo? And who's gonna care about flaps and riffs and slaps and good old toe, heel toe? What will become of that famous time stamp? Must the passing years erase that basic beat? Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Will trenches be a memory? Will Maxie Ford be sacked? Will pullbacks be forgotten things when wings don't end an act? Must these be lost forever when the last of us is gone? Oh no, the song and dance must live. That tradition has so much to give. The song and dance man must live on and on. Two of my boyhood idols were Gene Kelly and Fred Astaire. Imagine my joy when the Guild sent me across the country to play for Mr. Kelly. It took place in the darkened study of his Rodeo Drive home. Before I began, he warned me that he was more interested in directing at that time, and he was really semi-retired. Not a promising start. When I was done, he jumped up and said, "I'll do it." Wow. At the end of his song, Harry goes over to Irena and the Hamiltons. Mrs. Hamilton: "That was splendid, Mr. Van. You must have had an interesting life." Harry: "Still having it, but maybe not as interesting as Miss Irena's." "That's quite true, Mr. Van, but I never speak of it." "Please, you're among friends." "Well, perhaps." The memories of my home in Petersburg, I still can see the family around our samovar. I'd play beneath the throne in Petersburg. Did I forget to mention that my uncle was the Tsar? But my youth was more than fun and play. My uncle had me tutored night and day. When he felt my voice was harsh, Alyapin made it sweet. And Cossacks toiled endlessly to help improve my seat. And even when I suffer now, I suffer more by far, thanks to Stanislavski and my uncle the Tsar. Once I had a drashki of red given me by the Tsar. I filled up my drashki with bread and wine and the finest caviar. Came the revolution, I fled, too late for they soon caught up to me. And just as a knife was threatening my life, along came the British cavalry. I wonder still about that brave hussar. Did he rescue me for chivalry or for my caviar? I've done so many things since Petersburg. I always longed to see the world, and finally I was off. I've mixed with fools and kings since Petersburg. Society has christened me the roaming Romanoff. London, Hong Kong, Paris, Tokyo, Rome, East or West, I'm equally at home. I've sat for Picasso, hunted game with Hemingway, and stood by the Windsors on their very darkest day. But who has sent me following my bright white Russian star? Darling comrade Lenin and my uncle the Tsar. Hey, Mr. Hamilton says. So, Mrs. Weber. Just Irena. Ah, yes. So this coming war is not your first. The question for all of us is, will it be our last? Gino, Hans, and Pierre have been listening at the next table. Gino says, listen, everyone. On the Isle of Capri, here's how we deal with an unhappy situation. Everyone find a partner. Maestro, never stop dancing, per favore. The quiet, sweet music begins. People pair up. Harry offers his hand to Irena. She accepts. It's a waltz in slow motion. Balla e balla, non pensa, non parla, non fermati mai, solo balla con me, permette la musica sempre suonare, non forte, non rapida, solo dolce. Tra le tue braccia il mondo è lontano, la riva della mattina evitiamo il più continui ballare, perché mentre balliamo il mondo è solo me, solo tu. Everybody in inglese. Never stop dancing, keep dancing and dancing. No thinking, no talking, just dancing with me. Please let the music keep playing and playing, not loudly, not quickly, some sweet melody. Here in your arms all the world seems so distant. Let's hold back the morning as long as we can. So never stop dancing, for while we are dancing, the world is one woman, one man. And that's the end of Act 1. Time to stretch your legs, have a drink, and if we've piqued your interest, come back for the Act 2 denouement.